drawings he did that he didn't think was good, but they are.
Several drawings line the walls of the Augustine family home. They're the work of Kai Augustine, a 15-year-old honor roll student who aspired to become a professional illustrator.
He loved to draw. He loved comic books.
Those dreams were dashed on the morning of January 31st. The Augustine family provided WDSU the video their lawyer obtained from the bus that took Kai and his brother Kyron to school. Much of it is too disturbing to show. The brothers were first to board and then separated. Kyron heads to the back of the bus and Kai sits toward the front. At 6:20 a.m., Kai slumps over with his head falling awkwardly on the seat across the aisle. Kyron can't be seen in the video. The timestamp on the video shows 7 minutes pass before another passenger boards and tells the driver something's wrong. It was here on Franklin Avenue that the bus driver pulled over and called his dispatcher. The Augustine family says that call was among the avoidable mistakes the driver and Apple Bus Company made that led to the death of their son.
The bus driver never got more than, I think, a foot or 2 feet away from Kai, never put his fingers or touched Kai, even to determine whether or not he was breathing. Never moved Kai to put him in a safer position.
The family points to its transportation emergency plan for Kai at his school. They say he had epilepsy, and the plan lays out the steps to follow in case he shows symptoms of a seizure. Another document shows the bus driver and an Apple Bus Company dispatcher signed a form to confirm they had a copy of Kai's emergency plan and had been trained on how to respond. The Augustines say Kai was not properly monitored on the bus and his emergency plan wasn't followed.
Never in a million years did I think that the adult on the bus would not act.
More than 20 minutes after Kai collapsed, first responders arrive and render assistance. New Orleans EMS confirms that Kai was still alive, but in critical condition when he was brought to Children's Hospital. His parents say they were told he was declared brain dead within a short time of his arrival. Apple Bus Company did not respond to our question, saying in a statement that evidence will show that its employees acted appropriately. The Augustines disagree and say they want to make sure no one else goes through the same pain.
If he could help somebody else by his story, then that is what we want.
That story was from Chief Investigative Reporter Greg LaRose. New Harmony High School, where Kai was a sophomore, provided a statement to WDSU. In part, it says that Kai's presence at New Harmony brought so much joy. His memory will live on through his incredible smile and his unique art. He will forever be part of us, end quote.